Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Jenny Marie. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's workout is going to be Pilates for lower abs, glutes and legs. So whole of the lower body and the abs we're going to focus on today. So we're going to start standing. You don't need any equipment, just your body weight. We're going to work at 3 levels. So level 1 is suitable if you're a beginner, if you're new to Pilates. Level 2, intermediate level, and level 3 is for advanced. So take the one that's right for you. So we're going to start with a warm up today. So feet come into hip distance. We're going to begin standing and we will finish down onto the mats. So take a few little shoulder rolls up, back and down to set your posture. And then we're going to bring one hand onto lower abs, one onto the lower back. Take a little pelvic tilt forwards and back. So starting with a big movement and then gradually getting smaller. So we want to find that position in the middle where our hip bones are flat and we have a natural curve in the lower back. So once we're there, soften the knees, lengthen up through the crown of the head, roll the shoulders back and down. Gently draw the belly button in towards the spine and breathing nice and wide into the ribs and the lower abs. That will help activate through the pelvic floor and through those lower ab muscles. So you can deep breath in, palms together overhead. Exhale and release. More inhale. Softening the knees. Side stretch, your right arm comes over. Inhale to the center. Left arm. One more on each side. Lengthening through the fingertips. Okay, let's start with our warm-up exercise. So we're going to use single leg stretch standing. So feet hip distance, and we're going to exhale and bring the knee up towards the chest and inhale and lightly land down. So level 1, you can just start with a little knee lift. Level 2, you're going to lift higher, so bringing the knee closer to the chest. Level 3, opposite arm and leg. So you're going to exhale, extend up, and inhale, lightly land down. So finding the length through the fingertips, through the crown of the head, and land down really lightly. Try and keep the shoulders down, but the shoulders relaxed. Keeping that balance, keeping that control and that precision of the movements. Exhale, inhale. Focusing on those lower abs, so keeping the lower abs pulled in nice and tight, lower belly button pulled in. Exhale, inhale. Feet landing together, coming into that side stretch. Exhale and inhale. Now level 1, you can stay here with the heels down. Level 2 and 3, you can lift your heels for your side stretch. So exhaling over, inhaling center, adding a little balance challenge. That's it, one more on each side. Exhale, inhale. Well done. Let's keep the feet together and come into Pilates squat. So exhale, sitting down onto the heels, and inhale to slowly come up. So level 1, you can start just coming down an inch or 2. You can take the feet wider to start with, if that's more comfortable for you, otherwise feet together. And level 2 and 3, you can come down lower. So making sure we're not leaning forwards to come down. We want to sit the hips back and down like we're sitting into a chair. So exhale, inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs on the way up as well. So 4 more. Exhale and inhale. Check those lower abs are activated, belly button stays pulled in. 2. And last one. Well done. Let's bring the feet so they're hip distance. And we're going to bring the weight into this left leg. Bringing the right toes out to the side, hands on hips. Set your posture, pull the lower abs. Level 1, little baby leg lift. Level 2, you're going to lift higher. Level 3, 3 pulses. So 3, 2, 1, and lightly landing. Well done. Check those lower abs are activated. Shoulders stay back and down. Exhaling with each pulse. Spread the toes out on this left foot so you're not gripping onto the mat through the toes. Keep that nice firm base. And last one. Well done, let's change legs. So weight into the right leg, set the posture, roll the shoulders back, and then when you're ready, exhale, inhale. Option of those pulses for level 3. So this exercise is working through the outer thighs, hip, and because we're balancing, it's also working on these core muscles as well. Well done, challenge the last few. Let's try them a little bit higher. 4 more. Last 2. And final 1. Well done, rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's stand at the bottom of our mats. So we've got space in front of us to roll down. So feet hip distance, roll the shoulders back, set the posture. We're going to take a roll down from here. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest and then slowly roll through the spine. So relaxing through the upper body, soften the knees. Fingertips lightly landing down. And then we're going to slowly walk out into a high plank position. So hands under the shoulders here. Level 1 option, drop to the knees. Level 2 and 3, staying onto the toes. Keeping that neutral spine. So watch your lower back doesn't dip down. Level 3 option, right leg lifts. 3 breath hold. Keep the chin tucked in. And switch legs, left foot lifts. Well done, lightly landing down, knees dropping down underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Even out the weight between the arms and the legs, spread the fingertips out. So, right foot, going to extend back, exhaling to extend, inhaling to come back. Keep that neutral spine position. Level 2 and 3. Opposite arm and leg. So exhaling to come up, inhaling to lightly land down. Well done, pointing the toes. Level 3, you can hold a little longer at the top. So 3 breath hold here at the top. Extending through the fingertips, point the toes. Remember, check that breathing is wide and deep into ribs and lower abs. Well done. If your knees are uncomfortable, feel free to fold the mat here, or you could place a cushion under the knee. If you're still uncomfortable, you can roll down onto your front and do the same exercise lying on your tummy. So same would be opposite arm and leg lifting out. That's it. Let's take a last one. Well done. Okay, let's take right foot back and we're going to lift it straight up and down. So level 1 here with your lift up and down. Level 2 and 3, you're going to take a semicircle over. So pointing the toes, tapping the big toe on each side of the leg. Just keeping that neutral spine position. Level 3 option, we're going to take 3 pulses in the center. So 3, 2, 1, and other side. Squeezing the glutes. So now we're strengthening through the glutes, as well as strengthening through the core muscles at the same time. Last one. Switching legs. So we're keeping the hips level as we extend the leg back. Same again, off we go. Option 3 pulses. So you might feel this in the glutes of the supporting leg as well as the leg that's moving. Now make sure your chin's tucked in so your eyes are looking down. So we keep our head and our neck in a nice neutral position here. Last couple. Well done. Let's take a little stretch. So knees just wider than hips. Sit back onto the heels. Reach through the fingertips. Well done. Okay, let's take a seat with our feet hip distance. So sitting towards the top of the mat, so we've got some space to roll down behind us. So we're going to start holding on underneath the thighs and start off with a nice straight back. So we want to lift upwards through the top of the head, and we're going to take little baby quarter roll down to start with. So from the tailbone, you tuck the tailbone under, one vertebrae at a time, and just come down about a quarter of the way, and then inhale to come up. So level 1, keep holding on underneath the thighs. Level 2 and 3, you can bring the hands out, either one hand out in front to start with for level 2, or you could bring both hands out in front. So one vertebrae at a time, relax the shoulders, tuck the chin in, and start to get a little bit lower. Focusing on those lower abs. Taking the time, keeping that control, breathing in, lift the chest. Take one more, exhale, and inhale. Well done. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down onto our back. So stay holding on if you haven't done this one before, or fingertips could be down onto the mat, otherwise arms out in front. Let's slowly come down, so slow as you can, keep that control, tuck the chin in, relax the shoulders. Lovely work, well done. Arms overhead, full body stretch at the bottom. Make yourself nice and long. Well done. Bring the arms down by the side. Pilates set position, bend the knees, feet hip distance. Take a little pelvic tilt to reset into neutral. Checking that natural curve in the lower back and the hip bones flat, shoulders back and down. Let's set ourselves up for single leg stretch. So bring the right knee into the chest, and you're going to hold the right arm, the right hand just above the ankle, the left hand just below the knee. Extend the other leg out. So level 1, you can start here with the shoulders down and the other foot down. Exhale, exhale. Level 2 and 3, lift the shoulder blades. Same exercise here. Exhale, exhale. So if you don't have any issues with your neck, you can keep your head down on the mat to start with. Want to keep the chin tucked in, keep that length through the legs. And again, focus on breathing wide and deep. This is a really great one for those lower abs. Exhale, exhale. Once you've got the technique of this one, you can start to go a little bit quicker for level 3. You can try a double leg stretch for level 3 as well. So making yourself into a little ball, tuck the chin, and then exhale, extending arms and legs overhead, and then coming back into that little ball. To begin with, you could start with the head down and then progress to lifting the shoulders from the mat. Exhale and inhale. Well done, last few here. Lovely job, well done. Releasing down, bring the feet back to hip distance. Check that neutral position. Gonna inhale to prepare and exhale, right leg floats up. So pointing the toes, nice long straight leg. And we're gonna set up here for our leg lowers. So clasping the hands together, take them behind. Keep the shoulders back and down. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lift. And then exhale and slowly lower that right leg so it floats a few inches from the floor. Inhale and come up. Level 1, keep that opposite foot down. Level 2, it's in tabletop. And level 3, both legs are straight. Exhale and inhale. So again, all the focus here is on the lower abs, and we want to keep this top leg as still as we can. So exhale and inhale. 2 more, keep the chest and shoulders lifted. Should really feel that through those lower abs. This is one of my favourite ones for lower abs. Let's change legs, the left leg lowers down. Exhale and inhale. Option for next, your head stays down on the mat. Great work, well done, keep it going, 4 more. Exhale and inhale. 3. So this workout is great to do 2 to 3 times a week for your best results. Last one. Well done, feet lightly landing down. We're going to keep the hands where they are to set up for crisscross. So level 1, you're going to bring elbow to opposite knee, twist and change sides, keeping that opposite foot down onto the mat. Level 2 and 3 are coming up into tabletop. Level 2, you're going to take a toe tap. Exhale, inhale. Level 3, extend. So we're focusing on these being nice and slow and controlled. So we're really working on our technique and getting that twist through the chest, which is what works our obliques and our waist. Exhale, inhale. So you can just switch between options if you want to. Great job, well done. Once you've got the technique for level 3, you can go a little bit quicker with this one, as long as you're keeping that technique and control. Great job, well done. Last few here. 4, 3, keep those elbows back, 2, oh, and last one. Yeah, well done. Okay, take a full body stretch, arms up over the head. Well done, I really felt that one in the lower abs. Okay, arms down by the side. We're going to bend the knees, take the arms out wide, palms up in line with shoulders. Lift the heels from the mat and then slowly drop the legs to one side, center and the other. So this is a great stretch mobility exercise for the back. We're also working through the abs. So level 1, keep your toes down here on the mat. Level 2 and 3, you're going to float the legs to tabletop. Big toes touching, gap between the knees, and then same exercise, so slowly lowering down. Making sure those shoulder blades stay pressed down into the mats. Level 3, you can straighten out top leg just before the bottom one touches the mat. So exhale, extend, point the toes, inhale, come back. Think about using your abs to control and move your legs. Go as slow as you need to here so you really feel it. Again, we are working the waist here and the lower abs. Great work, well done. We're going to do one more on each side here. Lovely work, well done. Feet lightly landing down, arms down by the side, and we're going to roll over onto our right side to start with. Whatever side you like, as long as you can see what I'm doing to start with. So we're setting up here for single leg kicks. So we're going to get our body in a nice long straight line, resting the head in the hand, bend your bottom knee and straighten out the top leg. And we want to make sure the shoulders are stacked one on top of the other, and the same with the hips. Fingertips down on the mat. Float the top leg up, heel in line with hip, flex the foot. Lower abs pull in. 2 pulses to the front, and then point the toes 2 pulses to the back. Focusing on those lower abs, keep them pulled in. Exhale, exhale. Now level 2 and 3, you can straighten out that bottom leg a little bit more. And that will challenge those abs to help keep the body really still. You're going to need to pull the lower abs in nice and tight. Well done, really strong exhale here. And we want to keep the rest of the body really still. Well done, last couple. That's our last one. Well done. From here, straighten the legs, roll onto your front, bring the hands under the shoulders, and then push up and back into a little stretch. So reaching through the fingertips, forehead rest down. And then let's come on down onto the other side. Same again, single leg kicks. So check you're in that nice long straight line. Check your alignment, bend the bottom knee. Keep the hips stacked. Floating top leg up, push the heel away. Lower abs in and pulse. Flex the foot, point the toes. Feel this in the thigh as well as the abs. Squeezing through those lower abs. And keeping the rest of the body as still as you can, keeping that lovely control. Great job. Well done, last couple here. Squeeze. Lovely work, well done. Okay, let's roll over onto our front, and we're going to set up for forearm plank here. So elbows under the shoulders, knees are hip distance. So level 1, you can stay on your knees. Level 2 and 3 onto your toes. So if you are on your knees, level 1, hips stay in line with shoulders. Level 2 and 3, tuck the toes under and lift up. Make sure your chin's tucked in, and again, we want to keep our neutral spine. So make sure your lower back's not dipping down. We want to keep shoulders and hips aligned. Chin tucks in, and then breathe. Level 3 option today, we're going to come forward on the toes in a straight line. So breathe out, come forward, and then breathe in, push back into the heels. Taking 3 more. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, come back. Feel those lower abs really working hard now when we're moving forwards and back. Last one. Great job. 5 breath hold here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And last one. Well done. Knees down. Come up onto the hands. Sit back. Take a big stretch out. Great job today. Well done. Let's take a lovely stretch for the hips. So take a seat down. Bring the legs straight out in front. Right leg coming over left. Keep that bottom leg straight for level 1, level 2 and 3. Bring that foot in. And then you can stay up or walk fingertips forward a little bit. If you're coming forwards, make sure you lean from your hips, not rounding through the shoulders. Feel this in the lower back, hips, glutes, wherever your muscles are tight today is where you will feel it. It's always good to stretch the hips after Pilates. Helps us get in neutral position, keeping the hips nice and flexible. Slowly coming up, let's switch legs. So left over right. Same again, staying here or bringing that other foot in. Lifting up, and then walk forward if you want to. Take some nice deep breaths. Relax the shoulders. And then breathing in to slowly come up. Bring your feet so they're hip distance. Let's take a little neck stretch, so chin to chest. And then coming up, look to the right, center and to the left. Take a deep breath in. Hey, well done. Thanks so much for joining me today for Pilates full body workout, all done. If you enjoyed, please like the video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments how you're getting on with the workout. Thank you.